Hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Metroid Prime. I'm your host, as always, the 12th Kind. In the last episode, we got Wave Buster and the Ice Beam, which is going to make handling Metroid so much easier. Let's see. We need to go to the Talon Overworld. Gosh. So let's go do that. Oh, I could have turned right. That I have a great sense of direction, I promise. But yeah, so let's go this way. Give me access to Talon Overworld South. Da 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 da. Oh, yeah, okay. So there's nothing particularly noteworthy in this area because we actually can't proceed too terribly far, but I did want to show it off just to be like, hey, by the way, there's a thing. Oh, there we go. You can see that Ice Beam will probably destroy smaller things. And also freezes things. So that's something to keep in mind. There we go. Give me that. And then a nice detail that I like is when you're charging the Ice Beam in this game, it freezes over your gun, which is just amazing. Let's see. And then there's you can see that there's stuff down below, but we cannot access that area because it's locked by a gate, and we can't access that gate right now. So I believe it is up here, and if not, then this is just a great thing to show off for right now, to be like, hey, remember this for later. Aha, yes. Okay, this is another... Yep. Benzium. So yeah, classic case of remember this for later. Whoop. There we go. Pop. Pop. Pop goes the little creatures when I blast them with my Ice Beam. Man, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I kind of go... I flip-flop between wanting the beams to be separate and wanting them to be all combined. And it's honestly, it's part of me can kind of go either way. I know with the, Prime 2, those, beams... It also has different beams that you can use, and I'll be honest, I kind of like that they're separate because they have all different ammo types. They have their different uses, and to some extent, the beams all have their different uses. But I think I'm just kind of spoiled by most 2D Metroid games where all the beams are just combined into one uber beam. And that's probably just me, though. Yes, okay. Oh, hello. Can I scan you? New creature, gamer. Die. Are you? Yeah, you're a zoomer. Oh gosh, I still can't get over the fact that those guys are called Zoomers. This game was ahead of its time, honestly. I did 2002 game. Oh shoot, nope. I need to knock down these venom weeds. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, god dang it. The venom weeds, they hurt. And here we are at the frigate crash site. Huzzah! There we go. Freezing an enemy and then hitting them with a missile is a great way to kill them, honestly. If you've played Metroid Samus Returns, the remake of Metroid 2, then you know the fun of freezing an enemy and blasting it with a what you call it, a missile. Oh god, you bastards. Wait, where are you going? They just fucked off. They were like, nah man, we don't get paid enough. You know what? That's valid. That's valid. I respect that. Get out of the way. Gosh. Let's get in here. And, the ship really has seen better days. Also, I like, how there's just, like, the ship just crashed, like, not that long ago. Like, I think, oh gosh. I wonder, I forget the exact timeline for this game. I want to say, like, the entirety of the game is over the course of, 24 hours, I think. It's not long, like, timeline-wise. It's super short. But it's just kind of funny seeing that there are creatures that have just been like, you know what? This is my home now. And they're just like everywhere. Like there's a bunch of little fish, and then there's like some larger creatures that we'll see later. Yeah, I wanna scan you. Talon crab. Basically harmless, honestly. Better, they're easier to dodge than the what you call them, the little dudes that drop down. I can't believe I've forgotten their name. We've got a new enemy in here too, or really a new life form. It is called the Gel Zap. Basically, it will pull things in and make you have a bad day. You had a bad day. You can freeze them with the ice beam, and it is pretty satisfying to do so. This right here is Aqua Weeper? Reaper. Oh my god. Basically, you know, those Reapers with the eyes, except underwater and don't need eyes. And okay, yeah. Around here are some terminals that we need to activate with our beam in order to gain access to a door. Oh gosh. Come on. There's quite a few of them. So it's gonna take a hot minute, especially since we are so goddamn slow in the water right now. Now granted, I said now like 30 billion times. We do have the space jump giving us a little extra bit of oomph. Which is an idea that they would bring back in Metroid Dread, which I really appreciated, where it was like, hey, you've got space jump, so you know, you get one extra jump underwater, use it wisely. And then you're like, oh, okay. Come on, open. Alright, Let's see. This door has no power. And operable. Auxiliary must be done. Auxiliary must be done. My brain is so good. It's so massive. Alright. This is our save station. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Gravitational patterns analyze gravity pulses within Phendrana area. Yes, yes, yes. Being like, hey, go over here. And I'm like, yes, in due time. But first, I want to grab this energy tank. There we go. Okay, yeah, the energy tank is in my notes. So now we need to head back to Chozo Ruins. And because walking is so goddamn slow, I'm just going to cut ahead. So, real quick. That ice door in the furnace leads to a shortcut, so you don't have to do all of that boost ballin'. And now we're back here. I'm not sure if I mentioned it last episode, but ghosts do respawn when you you leave the room and come back. That's just an unfortunate rule of life, you know. If you ever go ghost hunting and you nab yourself a ghost and you suck it up in your ghost vacuum, unfortunately it will respawn when you leave that room and come back. That does mean, however, that it's good XP grinding, actually, which is fantastic. Because you need all the XP you can get in this world. I somehow turned a Metroid Prime thing into an RPG thing. I'm very talented, y'all. Real quick, before let me in. Let me in the goddamn pipe. Let me in. You son of a bitch. There we go. Jesus. Before we go and do the thing that we're in that hall to do, I want to reload on my missiles. Just because the thing is here. Also, I don't know why it plays the you got a new ability tune when you use the missile station. That doesn't happen with anything else. It's so weird. I don't know if it's an oversight. Let's see. Do I have Prime on? I do have Prime on GameCube, and I also have it on Wii. There's lore I missed. Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail, existing in a single dimension. They are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though. This will be the entrusted one's trial. So basically, from the sounds of it, they were like, our ghosts will help train the entrusted one. And then Phazon was like, hippity hoppity, your souls are now my property. But anyways, we're gonna grab that energy tank. Heck yeah. And then, yep, okay, it just automatically shoots us out, which is great. You know, I greatly appreciate that. And then also, there is an ice door right here that I believe is another shortcut. It is. So you go around like that. I love the attention to detail. It's so great. But yeah, so this is up here. where that is, and then you can see that the thing is down there. It's great. I love it. I love these little, like, extra little pathways where it's like, you know, how many times do you want to do, like, how many different ways do you want to navigate through this area? And I'm like, can I has all the ways to navigate this area? And the game is like, yes. And then gives me all the ways. It's absolute fun. I do have to say. Hollow Elder, so now, is there one of these? Talon Overworld. Gosh, we gotta go back to Phendrana Drifts. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. Oh, God. It might just have to be this one? Perchance. Because that... Yeah, okay. Alright. So I'm just going to cut out a lot of backtracking, and I will see y'all when I get back to Phendrana Drifts. Alright, welcome back to the lovely, lovely world of Phendrana Drifts. Let's see. Yep, perfect. And now, there are a couple of things we can do now. For starters, we're going to blow that up. And then that activates a thing, which opens this, which is perfect for our Murph ball. God damn it. Same thing as always. Can't get in the hole. And that gets us a missile expansion. And then there's one other expansion. Which one is... Okay, that's east. Oh, east? I thought you said west. Let me see that. That's west, Patrick. You're fired again. God, I do a horrible Mr. Krabs, but I do a perfect Patrick. Well, maybe not perfect, but pretty decent, in my opinion. I don't know. Do I do a decent, fucking damn it. Patrick, let me know in the comments. Am I fishing for engagement? Just a tad. I think, honestly, when it comes to fishing for engagement, oh, hi. It's one of those things where you need to be, self-aware, and it can't be too cringe. Like, there's a point of, like, no return when it comes to leaning into the lol social media, I'm fishing for attention kind of deal. And I feel like I walk that rope tightly every day. Okay, yeah. So now we need to go all the way to the quarantine cave. So that's going to take me a while worth of backtracking. I'll be back in a moment. Also, by the way, that was the power of the Wave Buster. It can absolutely destroy a dude while also eating through your ammo entirely. So do be careful. Use it wisely. Just like some other upgrades we'll get in the future. They're pretty powerful. Oh my freaking god. That biggie down there is just like stomping all over the place, and if you're on the ground, it makes you just bounce every which way, which is kind of frustrating. Alright. Come on. Get out of here. Alright. That's good enough. Hello, explode. Will you give me anything? No? Ah, God. Screw you. So anyways, the time of recording this has actually been a few hours. since I recorded the previous episode. I try to get a whole week's worth of episodes recorded in one batch, just so that way it feels like there's some sense of continuity, I guess. I don't know. I always felt weird recording like 2 episodes for the week and then recording the final one like a few days later. Like, something about that, I was like, that doesn't feel right. It feels like it's kind of similar to the whole like rule of 3 with comedy. It happens once, twice, thrice, and that makes for a good bit. And so if there's a bit I start in the first episode, continue in the second, but just completely forget about in the third, it doesn't feel right. It feels wrong to some extent. Like I've committed a cardinal sin. In addition to all the other sins I've God, it's a good thing I'm not Catholic. Yes. Big Bertha has taken up refuge here. Bless her heart. Let's get on here. We're just gonna sneak on by her, don't you know? There we go. Oh, I woke her up. She kind of mad. Oh, God. The bouncing can be felt throughout the whole thing. Oh, my gosh. There we go. And here. Magmore. Can we do anything up? Oh, yes, there is an elevator. That's right. This is where we need to go. Oh, God. Come on. Thank you. Yes. Get that ice beam. Open that door. We can't do anything with that right now, unfortunately. It needs extreme heat, which our missiles sadly do not provide. Alright. I forget. Do we need to go up or down? Thermal visor. Oh yeah, we need a different visor later. Have I scanned you? Yes. Okay, you are ice parasites. The ow, rude. Yo, you're kind of fucking rude. You're harshing my vibe. Anyways. Oh, hello. You little whippersnappers. You little kids. Let me hit you with a missile. Did I just walk through all that, which ate all my health? Yes. Do I regret it? Not really. That there's a glider. It will glide around. You can use it as a what you call it? Oh, new Metroid type. This is a Metroid, a Hunter Metroid. Still susceptible to the cold, so give it a good blast. A good little blast. An eldritch blast. Excuse you. And then follow up with a missile and you'll be fine. Let's see. It's one of these rooms. This is the save room. Yep. And then we have some lore here. All Metroids destined for phase-on ranges in the mines must pass inspection. Temperatures affiliated behavioral index for Metroids is available at all research terminals. Access code LIF22. I'm not sure which Prime game it is. It might be this one. I don't quite remember. But there's a terminal entry that's like, the hunter has cracked all of our security codes. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, I haven't cracked all of them. You literally wrote one of your passwords on a on a sticky note. The rest, yes, I did hack into, but that one was just like, that was careless on your part, honestly. Like, really, like, think about your actions next time. You know, you could have... Oh, my God. Stop. Stop moving. Could you stop it? Thank you. Goddamn. All those friggin', like, safety things where it's like... What is it? Vector LMS? I had to do the stupid intro song to remember what it was called. But it's like one of the things is like how to protect yourself and your... Yes, I know, I'm almost there, game. Jesus. Rude. Telling me I'm going too slow. And it's like, don't leave your password on a sticky note at your computer. Don't leave your computer unlocked. And part of me is like, this is common knowledge. But then I remember I work with some folks that instead of signing out of the workstations, they they just hit the lock button, which is not what you're supposed to do, and may just cause us to lose data on any like critical files that we're working on. And it's like, we're all math tutors, so like computer technology is secondary to math knowledge, but like it's still like, oh, it's so annoying, because we have had it happen where someone was still technically logged in to a computer with a with the file that we use to manage everyone's schedules open, and we couldn't figure out who was logged in, and not everyone was responding in the group chat. So I went around and did a force restart on every single goddamn computer until we could finally access it again. And then because I had done that, the file was corrupted, and so we had to use... thankfully, there was a somewhat backup-ish file, and we could use that. But I was so annoyed. I was like, guys, this is why I keep saying sign out instead of, you know, just locking your computer. Like, I get it, I'm not the one in charge, but like even our boss has said, hey, sign out, don't just lock. It's so annoying. Anyways, here we have ourselves the... Excuse you. Oh my god, game, please. Fucking Christ. We have ourselves the thing. You got the thing. It's the gravity suit. God. This transformation process, so cool. And then bam, that elegant purple, that GameCube violet, or as some sources cite it as indigo. I'm not sure. I wonder if like deep within the recesses of Nintendo's website, it specifies one way or another. Or maybe like in Nintendo Power or something. But anyways, now we have the gravity suit, which means we no longer are restricted to the water, which is great. Are we immune to lava like in the 2D games? Hell no. What are you, stupid? Said this game. It's so funny because that when I first like did a playthrough of this game and I got to the or my first playthrough where I got to the gravity suit, when I got back to Magmore Caverns, the first thing I did was jump into the lava, and I was hurting, and I was like, what the fuck? Because it's like all the 2D Metroids. Like, the thing is that, you know, you're vulnerable to the heat and the cold without the Various suit. And with the Various suit, those things are no longer a factor. Plus, you can you take a little less damage in lava, and then you get the gravity suit, which makes you immune to lava and allows you to move in water. But then the Prime game, I'm not sure about Prime 2 and 3, but I know for this one, you get the gravity suit, and it's like, what are you, a moron? No, you can't go into lava. It's fucking lava, you dipshit. And I'm like, thanks, game. Thank you for questioning me, making me doubt my innate gamer logic. It's great though. I love this game. Like, I'll go on all day about how a game will make me feel like a complete and total fucking idiot, but then at the end of the day, I still love it. Like all the friggin' puzzle games I play where I'm like, what is the solution to it? And I look it up, and it's super straightforward. I'm like, oh, right. Okay, how the hell? God, where? Oh, I came from. Okay, so I need to go to this door, I believe. Yeah, okay, this is it. I lost track of where I was. This is a normal occurrence for me. I'll be going to the store and I'll forget where I am, and I'm like, where the fuck am I? And I'm like, oh, I'm on this street. I was going to the store, but like a gifted little genius, I forgot. God. My brain works totally sometimes. Oh, my lordy. All right. Okay, I can just double jump. Perfect. So anyways, as far as like life updates from me, it's August at the time of recording this. I think it'll be early September when you get this. I have a planner next to me. I have not checked it. Like, I looked at it while I was getting stuff uploaded and posts queued up on Tumblr. But to assume that I remember what I looked at is kind of a tall order, to be honest. But regardless, down? Yes. Oh, no, this thing is asking... Oh, I just looked over at my notes, and it was like, hey, go to the overworld. And I'm like, oh, shoot, yeah, you're right. Oh, God. I'm going to tell this, and I'm going to cut ahead to getting to the overworld. But anyways, so I'm looking at colleges, and I'm down to 4, which I have in my itch.io sale. And oh God. Basically, the thing that determines which school I go to ultimately boils down to a combination of how much federal aid will I get, and then also, will the school give me any sort of scholarships? And that's the big deciding factor right there. All right, I finally got that out of my brain, and now I will cut ahead till we get back to the frigate crash site. All right, so we're back at the frigate crash site, and there's a missile expansion right here. So I wanted to show that off real quick, because I don't think... shoreline tower behind super missile cover. Oh, no, I'm reading the wrong thing. One of the... okay. So I did not mention this. Okay. Interesting. So now, what we need to do next is, somewhere within, like further past in the, frigate crash site. So, I'm gonna cut out even more backtracking. Oh, here we go. Aqua pirates. Basically, flying pirates, but they can swim, which is great. We need to go this way. Da 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 da. Come on, come on. Let me in. There we go. So, oops, that's not what I meant to do. There are these conduits in here, and I recommend that you start from the bottom and work your way up. Otherwise, you're gonna have to backtrack all the way, which is really annoying. So when you're here, just go ahead and start hitting all the conduits. It'll make your life easier, and we're all about making life easier. And we got some dead space pirates flapping about. It's a little tragic, honestly. Like, they were just doing their thing, but then they had a containment breach, and then Samus showed up, and because she has a grudge, she, started attacking the pirates, and the pirates are like, oh my god, it's the one who blew up our base, and so they started attacking back in self-defense, and then, then Samus finds the Parasite Queen, kills the Parasite Queen, and then the Parasite Queen, when it dies, causes the ship to crash. And now, now they have to deal with the fallout of that. And they have survivors, but Samus is just killing the survivors as she sees them. It's honestly, it's a little fucked up when you think about it. Like, Samus is out here committing fucking war crimes. Now, granted, the space pirates did start it when Ridley led a raid on Samus's homeworld. So he kind of was asking for it, honestly. An eye for an eye. You wipe out her entire planet. She goes on to violate the Geneva Conventions 30 times over. It's just, it's just a little thing. There's nothing to it, really. When you think about it at the end of the day, I think it's a fair trade, honestly. Like, if I led an intergalactic conquest of various worlds, and the survivor of one of those worlds made it their lifelong goal to, like, wipe out my empire, I would give them a pass for violating the Geneva Conventions, honestly. Because I did start it by wiping out entire population centers, which, targeting civilian infrastructure or targeting civilians is considered a war crime, which, by the way, we're seeing a lot of in Ukraine, because Russia just carpet bombs the country, and also America does it too. You know, that's something America specializes in. You know, it's like, America, what do you export? War crimes. Oh, anything else? Democracy. Okay. Do you have a third thing? Apple pie. Isn't that just apple strudel? You shut the fuck up. And by the way, I'm curious, what is your dessert preference? Because this just popped into my head. I don't think I've ever asked this question before. Not just which do you prefer, apple pie or Apfelstrudel, but, you know, what is your, you know, dessert preference in general? Do you like a slice of pie? If so, do you like it warm or cold? You know, do you... Oh, geez. Oh, he came from the bottom. Do you, what you call it? You know, are you an ice cream person? Do you like just vanilla, or do you like some more fun flavors? Like, let me know, honestly. I would love to know. Feed me your knowledge. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, God. So this right here is, we have to bomb jump, our way up. Oh, God, no, I missed. Damn it. Basically, you want to plant the bomb before you reach your max height. God damn it. Because then, otherwise, son of a bitch, you won't land on it. Because despite having the gravity suit, we are beholden to physics. You know, it's a crime, or it's a cry, a crying shame. It's a shame. It's not desirable. Whatever, one of those fucking terms. But yes, we do have to abide by the laws of physics, even if some games decide that it will not, like Super Mario Sunshine and the goddamn watermelon. But anyways, we are just about to enter a new area, and I think that's actually where I'm gonna end it, is once we see the new area. There we go. Also, I like how the visor also changes color. Like, it's a nice blue. It's just, man, artists were really on point with this game's art style. It was just real good. Welcome to City 17. I mean, Phase-On Mines. Look, they're the same thing at the end of the day, you know? But that is actually where I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for watching. Next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime, we're going to be exploring the Phase-On Mines. So I hope you're excited for that, because I am. Bye-bye. Normally, I would ask you to support my channel by liking and subscribing, but instead, I want you to take that energy and put it towards supporting Glenn McBride's music album, Centerpieces. It's an album filled with beautiful music that is perfect for any occasion. Thank you.